Hello YouTube, 90s boy 1994 here. I'm doing another video. I was doing a couple episode reviews on Kenan and Kel, which I did mention that I'm going to do also with Otter Monsters. So, since I did a couple of Kenan and Kel, I'm just going to decide to do some of a Otter Monsters. So, those are both my favorite things in Nickelodeon. Otter Monsters is one of my favorites. I call horror gothic Nickelodeon TV show back in the 90s. This was 1994 through 97. I was born in 1994, so I probably didn't see it until I was, 3 years old, basically at the max, 1997. But Nickelodeon always had that way to replay episodes during the 90s, so I did see them when I was 4, 5, and 6. The only show I really continued seeing on was this and Rugrats and whatever shows that are on. So we're gonna talk about the switching hour episode, which is the very first episode of the series. Personally, I love that one. That one's my favorite. That one's a true Halloween special for Our Monsters. All the other episodes not really much Halloween related towards me. Like I don't think all the episodes related to Halloween. Where the first ever episode, Switching Hour, was basically a Halloween special. I like it. They're saying it's a double episode. I don't see no double episode. I just seen just original length episode. Basically, the monsters wants to go out on Halloween to scare people, but the thing is that it's kind of too difficult where people on Halloween find monsters normal. They think they have costumes and stuff. But the Grumble didn't want them to do it because of their exams. And Opalina, Crumb, and Ickis, which is on front, basically snuck out. And the scare people will try to. And basically Ickis got switched from this human boy named Nicky, which he basically made a costume look just like Ickis because Ickis scared him the night before Halloween. And basically got mixed up. So basically Ickis was in the human world where Nicky was in the monster world. Their school in Our Monsters is in a dump. Their door is basically a washer, which is pretty cool. So it's pretty cool. I find this one more darker, like the first season more darker than the other seasons. And I know someone else reviewed this too, and I totally agree with him that when the show's on and stuff, more the seasons got less darker than the first one. I personally like the first one because it's more darker and it's more cool. But it's a really great episode. I like it. I love Our Monsters. It's just a great cartoon. But yeah, the Switching Hour is my favorite. One of my favorite Our Monster episodes ever. Usually with me, I don't like to be the favoritism of the very first episode of any cartoon, but Our Monsters really that episode was just awesome to me. It's a true Halloween special, which is pretty cool because a lot of cartoons don't really have Halloween specials. And not that I know in the 90s, I know Rugrats had a Halloween special. Our Monsters did. I don't know if Cat Dog did. I don't know if Angry Beavers did as well. So I think the only ones I know is Rugrats and Our Monsters. So it's pretty cool. But it is the very first episode, so if you guys probably like the first season, that's the first episode, is the Switching Hour, which is pretty cool. I do highly recommend that episode as well. It's a really great one. If you guys like dark cartoons, that one will be definitely for you. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let me show you guys the inside in here. I didn't like the inside photo in here because it's more like generic, it's just like Our Monsters on it. Which to me, it's like they should have had pictures, it would have been more cooler. So here's the first season. Then season, they're like 2 discs each. So this one's pretty cool. I like this one. I do have 2 Our Monster VHSs. But I like the season, the complete series, because you have every episode, and this is a pretty good DVD set. I don't know how much it is now. I remember I didn't get off of ShoutFactory.com. I got it from a video store in my state, which was at least like $20. So this was, and plus I think this is when it came out too. 2013. That's when I got it. So everything when it first comes out, it's expensive. It's probably cheaper now. I don't know where you can get it. I know eBay, definitely, Amazon, and definitely ShoutFactory.com. But other than that, I don't know where else. But this is a pretty good cartoon. I love the cartoon. So the Switching Hour episode review is now. I love it. I love that episode. That episode is really cool. Very dark, Halloweenish. It was pretty cool. I love Halloween. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays ever. So I love it. I love it so much. So, like, comment, subscribe. This is the Switching Hour review. If you want me to review any episodes of Our Monsters, comment in comment section, and I'll try my best to do them. I try to do videos Monday through Friday because my cousins are in school and my parents and grandmother goes and get them, so I have alone time definitely. So and sometimes during the weekend, if I'm alone, I'll do videos too, but I wouldn't count on the weekends. But if you got any episodes you want me to review, this or Kenan and Kel, please comment below and I'll try to do as much as I can. But I'm gonna do a few Our Monsters since I did do a Kenan and Kel. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks.